Shout out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kop-Ish.
What is going on, lovely people? Welcome to the Liverpool versus West Ham match preview. Got my boy Montz in the building. What's going on, bro?
It's good to be here, man. Good to be here. You know what I'm saying? More title hopes to discuss. Come on.
Yeah, man. Like, pleasure to have you, bro. But before we get into it, let me just let you guys know about our sponsor for today's show. As always, FansBet. Make sure you show them some love, guys. We've currently teamed up with them. They are the fan-led sports betting company committed to supporting charities and causes which are important to the fans, people. So make sure you do check them out. The link is in the description below to claim an exclusive £10, get £30 plus free spins. And guys, there's a new welcome offer for you guys right about now, which is a 200% sports deposit bonus. So guys, both of those links are in the description. Make sure you check them out as always, and we'll have some brilliant odds for you guys over the weekend as well. So make sure you stay tuned to our Twitter where we'll be releasing those. We got some odds. I mean, Cal will like this one. It's a shame he's not here. We got Philip Coutinho to score and Aston Villa to win either half. Don't even have to win the game, just have to win a half of football. Is now 5.35. So I mean, Coutinho to score and Aston Villa to be winning in one of the halves. Come on, guys. Seems like it's easy peasy lemon squeezy, mate. So make sure you get that done, people. Make sure you check out FansBet. Boy, let's get it. Hold on. This echo's getting on my nerves. 1 second.
No worries. Let me just say the sponsor though. Y'all moving up in this world. I mean,
come on now.
First I'm seeing 1,000 people in the house 24/7. Now I'm seeing, we've teamed up with, with FansBet. The next one I'm gonna be like, Kop-Ish got the Channel 4 show. In fact, not even Channel BBC 1, Kop-Ish 8 till 9. Yeah.
I don't know if BBC would let us on with the way we talk, but you know what I mean. You can only dream.
After the watershed, after the shed, don't worry. You know what I mean? When the siren's allowed.
Yeah. But no, big up though, as always, as I said. And guys, the link to the Big Six Bantz will be in the description. Montz is actually live pretty much straight after we finish here. So make sure you go and check him out as well, guys. Get over there and show your love for Montz, man. Get that done. But bro, let's talk West Ham. Let's talk West Ham, bro. You know what's kind of mad, bro? Yeah. When we had that full squad, yeah, I said to myself, I'm not gonna dwell on this because this is Liverpool and we know what going in it.
Yeah. It's never lost.
But I didn't want to say it out loud because I didn't want to put it in the universe, G, because you know how it goes, innit? You put it in the universe, it might come true. So I didn't put it in the universe. But brother, talk to me. Firmino, injured. Jota recovering from injury. Naby, now a doubt. Jones, now a doubt. Matip, not playing. Apparently his is illness, so I'm really hoping that's what it is and it's not injury. We're starting to drop like flies, bro. We're starting to drop like flies. We had a full squad and slowly but surely it's starting to get a little thin again. I mean, we knew it was going to happen though, innit?
Yeah, I mean, everyone, like, it's
Thiago as well, sorry. I forgot. Big up, Ruby. I forgot Thiago. Yeah, it's starting to happen again. Yes, sir, bro. Go on.
Matip's out as well. I don't know if you said Matip, but Matip's won't be playing on the weekend. So
he's got illness apparently though. So I'm hoping that ain't nothing serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And by the way, big up everyone in the chat. I'm seeing the love and stuff. But I was just gonna say, do you know what? It's crazy because West Ham had a few injuries. Obviously Cresswell being out for a while. Obviously he's come back in the last few weeks, and obviously they had a few injuries, and now they got their squad back. And it's like cool. Like, even though I think we're on a 9-win streak right now in all comps, 9 or 10, correct me if I'm wrong. And that ain't no coincidence. Because when I struck, the whole thing about Liverpool don't have depth still for me is it's a slight myth. Like, because when everyone's fit, everyone's balling. It's not a joke. Like, I generally think there aren't many teams in the world that are beating us when the squad's fit. I think we're as good as anyone. I put us on the Man City pedestal when everyone's fit.
Yeah.
That's what, you know what I mean? So, you know, when everyone was fit, coincidence, we win a trophy. Coincidence, 9-win streak. Even though in terms of everyone being fit, it was about I think it was about 17 days. It wasn't even that long. It was like 17 days or something like that.
Yeah, it weren't long at all, bro.
So it's just, we're used to it now. I'm numb to the pain. I was ready to, when we had everyone fit, when I saw the tweet going out saying no injuries, blah, 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 I was like, yeah, I'm ready to be hurt again. No injuries, I'm ready to be hurt again. I'm ready. Anything I said, forget it. We're fit now. Do you know what I mean? But do you know what? I think what's lucky about what's going on right now, I think in for Curtis, he wouldn't have started anyway. So
yeah,
him being a miss, I think, isn't as impactful as certain other players in the squad. I look at Matip, probably a miss, but Konate, when he's come in of recent, has been a lot better than other times where he's come in, i.e. the Brighton game. I think he's been very good over the last 5-6 appearances that he's made. So I haven't really got too many worries about Konate. And I think we need more of a Konate to deal with Antonio anyway. Do you know what I mean? That's more of a match.
Yeah, I hear that. Strength, pace. Yeah.
That's more of a match for me. Especially because he's just come up against Lukaku. So now he's come up against Antonio. Do you know what I mean? That's something I would like to see. And you got Thiago, less said about that, the better, man. Just the less said about that, the better. Jota, personally, I wouldn't play him. I'd stick with Mane up top. I know you're probably happy to hear that. I'd stick with Mane up top because for me, when Jota's doing the whole coming back from injury thing, his it's like he has to build up. He has to charge up his build-up play again. His build-up plays become 1 out of 10 again. Do you know what I mean? So for me, because I don't think he had a great game against Norwich, in my opinion. I don't know.
No, he was poor in that game. He was poor in that game.
So, you know, and that's not because Jota's poor. I'm not going to be ignorant. It's just that I know it's going to take him Jota never gets injured. When was the last time Jota's been injured? I think that's his first. Is this his first injury?
No. Remember, he did his knee. Remember, he missed about 3 months.
No, he did. So I'm just not used to Jota being injured. I think his fitness is usually pretty good. So I don't think he's used to that.
He is pretty. I mean, he may have got an injury earlier this season. Actually, he might have. You know, I think he did. I just can't remember what type of injury it was. But yeah, I think he did have an injury earlier on. You know.
Yeah.
But I mean, so before we get into the actual starting lineup you would use, West Ham, their form's been a bit indifferent, but you know they're a good team in general. Though they're fighting for top 4. They were last season. They have been again. They probably won't get it, but they're still fighting for it. They're in and amongst that caliber of team. Do you know what I mean? As you said, they pretty much got their squad fit now. Are you fearful of this game because it's West Ham? Are you fearful of this game because no points can be dropped? How are you feeling in general?
It's a bit of both, man. I think whenever West Ham play us, they love to make it a cagey thing. They don't like they don't play against us for one. I think I've watched them recently. I watch a lot of West Ham games in it because I'm very fond of Jared Bowen. And not because he has the same last name as me, but he's actually a big time baller in my eyes. I think he's very underrated by some. But they've been playing they've been playing good football, even though sometimes their form has been a bit of recent, but especially in that first half of the season, the football they've been playing is good. I think Antonio has dropped off in it. His drop off has been crazy, but I'm just not prepared for a cagey game when we're not at it. Do you know what I mean? I don't think they have crazy pace in behind, so I'm not really scared about. The high line doesn't really play. Like usually, I'm a bit fearful of the high line. I'm not too scared of the high line. It's just the fact that we can't drop any points, and I think that Rodri handball. And I know I don't want to be the guy to bring it up, but the Rodri handball does play on people's minds. People are still talking about it today, and it happened last week. Do you know what I mean? let's be honest, everyone's human. The players are human. These boys know they can't drop points. They can come out, Klopp can come out and say we're just focusing on us, but man, come on, Drift, man, them knowing it. Do you know what I mean? They know what it is. They know the importance of every game. And I think West Ham is the biggest challenge we've had in terms of like strength in the Premier League in a while. When's the last difficult game we played in the Prem?
The thing is though, bro, you say you're not scared of their pacing behind, but remember, they actually really, that's how they beat us at their ground, remember? It was the pacing, but I know Matip had one of his, maybe only one or two off days of the season, but they did still hurt us for the pacing behind in that game, bro. Because Antonio is quick, bro.
He is, you know, and you know, it's Bowen is quicker. Bowen is just he's a crit. Like Bowen is a live wire, innit? He is a live wire, and I think to be fair, that game I like to think that was the one time Fab and Matip both had a bad game. I don't ever like. When do they ever both have a bad game? It's either one or the other, and if one has a bad game, the other's covering all the time. So we get away.
You see how both of their wives are like legends already in the Liverpool community. I reckon Fab and Matip went out without their wives that night, and they just got up to bear mischief that the women wouldn't have let them get up to. But they were drunk. They came on, bruv. You know they probably ate the wrong food the night before. They just looked off, bruv. They look like they've been raving all night. I swear down.
But do you remember? If you remember, our midfield that day was Fab, Hendo, Ox, and Ox had a bit of a stinker. He had a little, not a stinker, but Ox weren't. He didn't grace him. He didn't grace himself amazingly on the game. Yeah. What we got to remember is when Fab. What was I going to say? Sorry, it's gone out my head. When Fab wasn't getting his yellow cards, I can tell he was off kind of quite early. And I think, going 1-0 down kind of hit us by surprise. And on top of that, Alisson stinker. Let's be honest, Alisson had a stinker that game. Yeah.
He was probably out with them lot having a drink as well, bro. I'm telling you, we had a lot of drunk players that day. That day didn't feel right, bro.
Because when I looked back at Bowen's finish, the way it went on the Alisson deck, I was like, yo. And then the Zuma header coming up to try to get the corner. And for the first goal, beating for the set piece. I was like, I remember I got crucified on Big Six Bantz that week for Alisson's performance because I was bigging him up the week before. I got crucified because I was insulting other keepers and bigging up Alisson's thing. He went and done that. So I wouldn't say I'm fearful, but I'm just aware of the importance of every fixture. Every game's a cup final, Drift. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every game's a cup final in the league right now. But we're
man, 100%. So I think as I'm standing, I'm pretty much going. No, actually, do you know what? You give me your team first, and then I'll give you mine because there's a few things I might change. But so give me a keeper, bro.
Is this the team that I want to play, or is the team that I think Klopp's gonna play? Because that's two different teams. I'll be real.
Yeah. You know what? Let me get the super chat out of the way first. Let me think about which one I want. Because for real, do I want Klopp's team or do I want the team I think you would pick? Mr. Darrell said, big up yourself as always, bro. Ali, Trent, Ibu, Van Dijk, Robbo, Fabinho, Hendo, Mo, Taki, Diaz, and D9. He would go with a 4-2-3-1 and rest Mane and bring Millie, Elliott, and Jota on in the second half as subs. Thiago out for the season. We've been here before. Bro, don't put that in the atmosphere, please, bro.
Yo, please.
Do not put that in the atmosphere, bro.
Wood. This is wood, by the way.
Yeah, you know what I mean? do not put that in the atmosphere.
This is wood. Touch wood there.
Yeah. But I mean, to be fair to him, though, that is the scary thing. We always get told Thiago's only about a week, he'll be fine. And then a month later, we're scratching our head going, right, where's Thiago? And it is becoming a quite infuriating situation now still. But again, let's not talk about the injuries because all we're going to do is end up getting down. But no. Give me your team then, bro. Give me your team.
Oh, yeah. My team is, I'm definitely going Ali in goal, of course. I'm going Ali in goal. It's going to be the Virgil and Konate at the back. I think that's just what everyone's probably going to have to go with right now. Usual back four, Trent and Robbo. Nothing changing there. Now, the midfield, I think, is where it gets a little bit techie because Hendo's played really well in the 6. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Big up Owen. But yeah, Henderson has been putting in some good performances in the 6. Even against Norwich, and then in the previous fixture, just looks good when he's there. Do you know what I mean? And there has been speculation over him maybe being converted to a 6 because of his legs, but I'm still gonna go with Fab and Hendo. Keita will not be playing anyway. I don't believe.
Keita's 50-50. He's got an injury.
So this is my thing, because obviously I don't want Harvey Elliott coming up against these hammers. Personally, not in centre mid anyway. Not in centre mid. Obviously Jones is a doubt. I'm not a fan of playing the same midfielders we played at their place. I'm not trying to do that. So who does that leave? I'm not going full English breakfast with Henderson and Milner. I told you it's not a full English. It's never a full English breakfast thing. Not that.
But bro, I mean, Thiago's out, Naby's out, Jones is out, and Ox is out of form. So, what other choice have you got then to put Millie?
Bro, I'm not doing the bangers and mash thing. I'm not having English man in my midfield. I'm not doing it, bro. Like, it's not happening. So what I will be doing is going to a 4-2-3-1. This is my team. So I will be going to a 4-2-3-1. It will be Henderson. It will be Fabinho sitting. I will be playing Diaz on the left, Mane up top, Salah on the right, and I'm probably gonna. And do you know what? Actually, do you know what? I think this is a game for D9. You know.
Okay, talk to me. By the way, Jazz is saying back from school.
Back from work.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, come on, guys. You know, man's got a graft in that. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, no. I'm thinking about that 10 position.
All right, so let me put this. We got a man banging form. We got a man who's got 10 goals and 1 assist this season, bro.
Yeah. Do I run Taki in the cam?
Do we run Taki, bro? Does Taki deserve to play after his brace against Norwich?
You know what?
Has he earned the right to play Premier League games now, bro?
Because if he stinks up the gaff, I can just take him off and bring on Bobby. He's come back. Bobby's still
out, bro. Bobby
returns to training on Sunday. So
the available forwards, the Taki, D9, Diaz, Mane, and Salah. Those are the 5. You have to pick. You have to pick from those.
Well, Mane's going up top. That's not a question. Salah's on the right. That's not a question. Diaz on the left. That's not a question.
LFCJ makes a good point here, bro. What if Taki plays that position we were saying you don't want Milner to play for the full English then?
You know what it is? You see with Taki though, I'd prefer him as a 10. But there's 2 things with Taki. If he goes in the 10, sometimes he gets like he doesn't have an impact on the game. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes he'll get pushed out the game a little bit. So if the game is a little bit too much for him, so there's the fear of that, or he goes centre mid, and I do think he has the legs to play centre mid, but he hasn't played centre mid like that with the first team. Taki never plays with the first team. He never plays with the first team. This is my issue. Same with Origi. He never plays with the first team. So. But do you know what? Sometimes these men are hungry. D-Box hungry. Like, these men have 18 GA between them, D9 and Taki. That shows they're hungry. So for me, I start Taki in the 10. If things don't work, bring on Harvey when they're a little bit tired. Add a little bit of flair in there. Do you know what I mean?
Sorry, do you know what? Yeah, for some reason, I forgot about Jota. The people just reminded me. Yeah, I forgot Jota's available.
Yeah, but Jota ain't starting this game. He's not starting this game. Not for me anyway.
You wouldn't start. Would you have him as an impact off the bench then? Yeah,
he's coming off the bench for me. He needs to come off the bench.
He doesn't look fit, does he? For real,
no,
he doesn't look fit.
He doesn't look himself. Even like his shooting, and that's like snapshots is his thing. That's drop snapshots. Do you know what I mean? And if Jota ain't snapshotting, he's not exactly doing a Bobby masterclass in the link-up play, as I said. So.
Yeah, do you remember against Norwich? There was a moment where I can't remember who set him up, but somebody played a beautiful ball over the top, and he took it down and shifted it to the left, and it was like hit it. There was like the chance for goal, and then he stopped, then he deliberated, and then he passed back to Tsimikas, and I was like, Jota would normally just hit that. What was that all about? Like,
there's another one where he missed the ball completely. I think against Chelsea, like someone cut the ball back to him, and he's
I'm not gonna lie, that was bad. That was bad because if that was Mo, that would have probably been a goal, to be fair.
Easy to say
John's
that.
saying Taki in the 10 equals Taki Benayoun.
Taki Benayoun. Yeah,
Taki Benayoun.
I'm hearing it. I'm liking that, you know. He's even got the same
Taki
the same hot thing
Benayoun.
there,
I like that. I like that. LFC Aaron, big up yourself as always. 4-2-3-1. Henderson and Fabinho in the pivot, like you were saying, Montz. And then Salah, Mane, Diaz, and Jota. I've got a feeling that might possibly be.
Who plays Cam though? Who's used to 10? Mane.
Out of those four, it would. Yeah, he's saying he would put Mane in the 10. Yeah, he's saying he'd put Mane in the 10.
I don't want Mane in the 10 for me, man. I want Mane. Do you know what it is? Because there's times that Mane receives the ball in a half turn, and I like what he's doing with it. But then there's other times where it gets pinged into him and it bounces off him. Like, do you know what I mean? So I'd rather not the 50-50 and have him face up, getting him on the ball face up and going. Do you know what I mean? That's just my preference. I think Diaz. And do you know what we need to remember as well? Diaz takes a lot of pressure off our defense. I noticed that against Chelsea. Always wants the ball. Always wants the ball, and his ball retention is brilliant. Brilliant. So I'm thinking maybe we could do the 10 thing with Mane, because I think Diaz will do a lot of the receiving of the ball, but it will just be off the inside left. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
4-2-4. He misses pro clubs. Hey.
4-2-4. Let's go. You know, hey, I'm not gonna lie. They say the computer game. That's a mazza. Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it? With the whole, if we're playing the pivot, who does play the 10? Because you're right.
Sadiq's taking the.
Do you know what? I'm not even gonna lie. This is what the problem is in terms of us not having a backup right winger behind Mo. Because if I'm being honest with you, Montz, I actually believe that Salah could probably play the 10 best out of everyone in our team, bar Bobby.
But do we want him there though? Do you want him?
But if we say, for example, we had a Diaz on the right, the way we'd have Diaz now for the left, and we could have brought in that caliber. Say we had Anthony or we had Rafinha, we had a caliber player like that we all want us to go get in the summer, that we could play right. Mo can play that 10 role, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that would be perfect. So I think it even more shows why we need to go and get that backup for the right winger, because it's not just if Mo ain't playing, it's what if Mo needs to play somewhere else.
Do you dash Harvey out on the right then? Harvey
I don't think I like him out there personally. I think Klopp might actually have that in his mind as a future plan, if I'm being honest, but I don't really like it personally. But
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Carvalho would have been a nice fit for that.
Someone said, so let's just go with what we think Klopp will do, because we can live the fantasy, but what we think Klopp will do. I think he'll go Ali. I think he'll go Konate and Van Dijk. I think he'll go Trent and Robbo. I think that's obvious. I think he's going to go Henderson, Milner, and Fabinho, and stick to 4-3-3. And then I think he'll go Mane, Diaz, and Mo up front. And then he'll have Jota on the bench as an impact. And obviously, we've got young Elliott on the bench as well. But I'll be very shocked if he plays Elliott. Although, as I'm telling you it, I'm thinking that'll be Milner 3 games in a row, 36 years old. That might be a bit much, isn't it?
That man don't age, but I hate you.
No, he's an absolute G. But think about it, the intensity of the cup last weekend, then he plays the full game at right back. It might be a bit much to ask Millie to play 3 games in a week.
Yeah, it's true. What other centre-mids do we have? Just Millie? Is it just Millie?
Because it's Elliott and Milner are the only options, because Naby's out, Jones is out, Thiago's out.
He's gonna play Ox, bro. He's gonna play Ox.
Yeah, but bro, I'm counting Ox like an injury at the moment, bro, because Ox is just not. Yeah. Bro, his head ain't in it, bro. His head ain't. If you can't get yourself up for a home tie in the FA Cup against Norwich, you ain't playing away. You ain't playing against West Ham in a title playing match. Like, I'm sorry, but it can't be Ox, man.
But he's gonna play Ox. Like, let's be honest, bro. You're gonna see Ox, Fab, Thiago. You're gonna see Mane, Salah, and Diaz. That's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be, bro.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't like that at all. Obviously, it's not him. I love Ox, but his form is off, man. His head ain't in it no more, bro.
Do you know what it is? Because he had a good run about 2 months ago.
Yeah, he did. But he was kind of integral as one of the reasons why we did well in January. We got to be real.
Yeah.
He filled in at right midfield, scored 2 goals, got an assist. Bruv, in January, him and Jota really stepped up. We got to be real.
Yeah, when Mane and Salah weren't playing.
Do you know what I'm saying? Even Flacco coming in with a couple goals. So we can't just diss Ox now all of a sudden when he did well for us. Do you know what I mean? But he don't look like his head's in the game to me, bro, if I'm being honest.
I'm an advocate for Ox, innit? But, like, again, I don't know. Like, and do you know what it is? West Ham are doing the 3 at the back thing. They played that last game against Wolves. Wolves couldn't get through. Thou shalt not pass. And I don't know if it's just Liverpool, but we don't do great against the back 5, you know.
No, we don't. It's one of the little pet peeves we have in it that we don't really ever break down back 5s. Well,
like, I feel like whenever we play against a back 5, we have to score in the first 25 minutes. Otherwise, and then draw the team out, and then we can start plucking holes. But once it gets 60, 70th minute, it becomes cross and Salah. That's what it becomes. Literally. So I don't want it to get to that. I really don't want it to get to that because
I mean we got Diaz now, and that might help us to break down back 5s because obviously teams can't just sit in and let us have the ball because he will take you on and create stuff. Yeah. So but I mean obviously it'll be an interesting one. Obviously we've got to get the 3 points. So before we go, obviously, and again, as I said before, people, the link will be in the description to Montz's channel. Make sure you go and check them out. He's going live straight after this. So make sure you go and show your love, people. Smash the like button as well. As always, to subscribe if you're new people. Come on. Big up to everyone in the chat. I know this was a last minute sporadic one. So love as well, Montz, for jumping in last minute. And big up everyone, you know what I mean, for jumping in. I think we only set the stream 20 minutes ago. So to have over 300 of you in there straight away, big up your damn selves, guys. And before I get your score prediction, bro, let me just hit off some of these supers. Jazz says, enjoy your last season as a proper team. Y'all falling off next season. We got a hater in the building, but big up yourself.
Y'all falling off next season.
Man went New York on us, like, y'all got, you know what I'm saying? And Mr. Dare say, big up yourself. Diaz, Taki, D9 can inter-switch with Mo on the right. And Hendo and Fab obviously in the pivot. Robbo and Trent booming on as always with Virgil and Ibu ideal for dealing with Antonio. Yeah, I agree with the Ibu helping to deal with Antonio because I think Matip having a bad game and not being a quick player as well was one of the things that actually caught us out against West Ham innit, when we played them. So
facts.
So yeah, definitely.
Sorry, do you know what I can't get over, Drift? That Sadiq said, big up Sadiq, by the way. He's like, did Cal go back in time? Sorry, Montz. Hey, when Cal wishes this back.
Yeah, no, I love Sadiq. Big up Sadiq as always, bro. So yeah, before we go then, bro, because I know you got your show to get to, give me a score prediction for this one, bro.
No, do you know what? I'm putting my deluded cap on. 4-1 Liverpool. Bonnet, we're at
Anfield. Shit.
We're at Asgard. We're not at Anfield, people. We're at Asgard. Asgard. You hear that? Asgard. You can't step on my planet, on my civilization, our place. They're coming to the ground. 4-1. 4-1.
All right, and you said it with chess. I love that. I think the problem is, Montz, we can't draw a game, and I think that's what the problem is now. When you're in a title race, when you're in a top 4 race, you can get draws in it, and you can be all right. If you're in a relegation battle, sometimes a draw can still be all right. But when you're in a title race, everything is a defeat other than 3 points, isn't it?
Them man over there got the derby as well. Let's not forget that this game is massive. Them man have the derby. And no Diaz. There's no Diaz. And no Ake don't really matter. But there's no Diaz.
But I mean, let's be fair though. The way Man United are missing chances, do they really need a defense to beat them though, bro?
Yeah, and do Man United even want us anywhere near the league?
There you go, bro.
It's like Everton can scream and shout as much as they want, but when that handball in there given, they weren't asked. Do you know what I mean? They weren't too asked about that. Do you know?
Well, if they get relegated by a point, maybe they will be.
Yeah. As I said, that's a double.
If they lose this game, if Everton lose to Tottenham, and the other results go a certain way, especially if Burnley win out, I think they're in the relegation zone. They're actually in the bottom 3.
Yeah, they're in a big boy scrap. After they spent the money they spend, that's actually slight criminal, you know. Like, I'm deep in it. That's criminal. Now, Everton are cheeks. I'm sorry, Everton are cheeks.
Listen, we'll have to see how it goes. But as I said before, we have to make sure it's 3 points every single time, man. Yeah. Every single time.
You see, do you know what is the thing? Is
for this man right here.
And Jeff, let's be honest, yeah. Like, even though we're the underdogs here, we're still going to be the ones getting gunned if we so much as drop a point. It's like,
yeah, because there's an agenda against us and the rest of the league. We know that already. But that means that we're the best because they're all haters, isn't it?
Yeah, we are as I said, it's the bar.
You know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean? So what's the word I always use? We're the benchmark.
Barometer.
Oh, I always say I think we're the benchmark. As I said,
benchmark. Yeah. I love all those words, bruv. It's the BBB, mate.
Literally, whenever there's a right back playing well, he must be better than Trent now. Centre back playing well. Do you know what? He's better than BVD. Right winger. What's he saying though? He's got more all-round game than Salah though, because Salah can just finish. Like, it's the same recycled shit I'm hearing all the time. Like, all right, man. Like, you want Salah, you want Trent. All right, I get it. It's fine. Do you know what I'm saying? But we move.
Oh, right. Demo's good. The tacky ones are coming in. It says tacky mezzamino, you know. Bloody hell. Demo, hey, listen.
Before we do go, do you reckon Taki plays an integral part in the league if we do go on a good streak? And if it really goes neck and neck with City and, you know, City drop a point again, and it's like this. Do you think Taki plays a part in the form that he's in? If you know, there is an injury, he's the one that comes in.
I don't know if I would say he's an integral part to us winning anything in the league. But the fact he's already been integral to the League Cup, I think he might be integral to one of the other cup competitions because he seems like a very good cup player where he grabs the opportunity, realizes what it is, and he plays well. If we win an FA Cup, I think Taki could be one of the main stars of that as well, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I think as a cup player, it's very clutch, man. You can't hate. I can't, bro. I can't hate.
As you said before at the top, I put it out the other day. 18 goal contributions between Origi and Minamino, and they are our 5th and 6th choice, or even 6th or 7th choice forwards if you deep it. And they've got 18 goal contributions between the two of them. Yo, you can't ask for any more, bro.
It's true.
You can't ask for any more. You know what I mean? So we'll leave it there. Give us yours in the I know a lot of people in the chat obviously gave their scores, so I think a lot of people are quite confident. If you're watching this afterwards, guys, in the comments, give us your scores, what you think it will be, what your starting lineup would be as well. And as always, people, make sure you check out FansBet. You know what I mean? They're doing it for the fans. They've got some great odds. Make sure you stay tuned to our Twitter as well. We're going to be putting out some exclusive Kopish odds for you on that one as well. As I said, 5-3. For Coutinho to score in the game and Villa to win either the first half or the second half. That's easy money. That's easy money, guys. And as always, make sure you check out the Big Six Bantz. I said it will be in the description, guys. The link, Montz is going live almost as soon as we finish. So make sure you check that out. And smash a like on your way out. And if you're watching afterwards, make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Montz, always a pleasure, bro. Big up your damn self, bro. We'll be talking very soon.
Big up everyone in the chat, man. Listen, appreciate you lot, man. As again, subscribe to Big Six Bantz, subscribe to Kopish, and literally, if anything, everyone you guys want, just jump straight in, just head straight over.
Just head over there straight now. He's gonna be live in a couple of minutes, guys. So head straight over. And guys, obviously, we're back tonight at 7 for the Kopish calling when we get to talk to you boys. So we'll be back in just over an hour as well, guys. So make sure you get ready for that one. That'll be a big one. You know what I mean? And hopefully we'll have the full squad back for that one as well. So people, West Ham, let's get it done, man. Peace.
Peace, man.